Researchers at the University of California, Berkeley have looked into the issue of opioid use and surveyed people to find out whether or not they are more likely to use opioids for pain management or medicinal marijuana. Now, of the 2,800-
Is both an option?
It is for some, actually.
In some states, yes. Now, of the 2,897 patients recruited for the survey, 63% were using marijuana for pain-related conditions such as fibromyalgia, back pain, and arthritis. About 30%, or 841 patients, also reported using an opioid currently or in the past 6 months. Now, here's what they found. Of those, 841 or 92% agreed or strongly agreed with the statement that they preferred cannabis over opioids for their condition.
Before you read the rest, when they say of those 841, they're talking about the ones that take both opioids and marijuana. So
yes.
92% of them said they prefer cannabis.
Exactly. So, and of 93% agreed or strongly agreed that they were more likely to pick cannabis over opioids if both were readily available. Now, in some states, they are readily available. However, in other states, there are still some pretty draconian laws against marijuana possession and, of course, selling it as well. So it's an interesting finding. I mean, I guess it's interesting. It's not surprising for someone like me.
No, I actually disagree. I am actually slightly surprised. I didn't know the numbers were going to be that large.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be that dramatic.
Yeah, so it's a self-selected group. So obviously it has issues with the research, but a lot of them are trying to address their pain. That's why they're taking the opioids as well as marijuana. That's why when they say, no, I tried both, I got to get rid of the pain, marijuana works much better. Overwhelmingly better.
By the way, not only does it work better, but there are certain side effects related to opioids that I think people are turned off by. So one of them, I remember seeing this commercial about people who take opioids and how they're constipated and they need another prescription drug to help them with their constipation.
Totally.
Here's what marijuana doesn't do. It doesn't constipate you. Okay.
So marijuana, it turns out, is the opposite of a gateway drug. The opioids are a gateway drug to heroin. Marijuana actually stops that. And in states that have legalized, they actually see opioid overdose going down, which is great news. Legalize. Young Turks now has over 6 billion lifetime views. You know who did that? You did that. We're now larger than CNN, ABC, you name a news network online, we're larger than them. And you built all that as everyone scoffed and didn't believe. And here we are, guys, thanks to you. Build independent media together with us at tytnetwork.com/join.